Howdy gang, Trailblazer Tim here again. Today we are out in the woods. No rain in the forecast. I'm loving every minute of it. I'm going to show you how you can make a star tarp shelter. Alright, so you can see we've got our 10-foot Super Gorilla Fly set up in the square configuration. So anytime you're setting up any tarp shelters and stuff like that that requires it to have some sort of a door or an opening or something, always take a look and see which way the weather's coming from, because you want to kind of set your doorway away from where the weather's coming so the wind and the rain and stuff can go flying over top of you and add just a little bit more protection for you. I'm going to take about a 10-foot piece of paracord. We're going to cut it. We're going to put bowline knot on the end of there. Okay, so we got our bowline knot going on there. We're going to take a carabiner. We're going to clip it through that bowline like that. We're going to throw this over top of the tree branch that's right above me. We're going to take a couple tent stakes and we're going to tie off the back two corners to our tarp. Now, I brought my trekking poles with me today. We're going to use one of these. I'm going to show you how to do that. We got the trekking pole sitting in the middle. I'm going to try to hold that out. And we're going to tie this front end off with another stake. A little bit like that. So it's adjustable. Our other front corner over here, pull it back nice and easy. Still got that trekking pole sitting underneath there. Okay, so right now we have all four stakes that are down. This is going to be our entryway, and I've got my trekking pole sitting in the middle right there. Now I'm going to show you where that little bowline knot and carabiner come into play. All right, remember that bowline with the carabiner? Right, here's the carabiner. Come over here, I'm going to clip the top right where that trekking pole is in my middle loop. Just like that. See that? We're going to take that other end of the paracord. We're not going to pull this real tight, just enough to hold support. We're going to tie it back off to itself. All right, now that we've got a ridge line hooked up to the top peak on my rainfly, time to go back in and grab that trekking pole. See that? Now the trekking pole is holding the front end. So at this point in time, we can make adjustments on our sides and stuff like that if there's something that's sagging or just not quite right, or adjust the height on that trekking pole, all in all. But this shelter is up, and let's go inside and see how roomy it is. Ooh, it's nice and roomy in here. For a nice little day pack, come out, not a lot of gear is needed, and bring a little extra tarp. The only downside is there's no bottom in this tarp shelter. So I got my little gunny sack right here, my little sleep mat. This will do just fine for the day. Very nice and roomy. Like I said, there's lots and lots of different adjustments you can make. You can add more stakes to the sides and stuff. Being down here in Florida though, it's nice. It's kind of still got some breeze coming through here. You can tighten it out a little bit more and all that good stuff. All in all though, very little gear had to be used to put up this star tarp shelter configuration. Ah, this is nice. Took me literally less than 5 minutes to put this thing up. No rain today, baby. No rain. Now y'all see me doing a lot of these tarp shelter videos and stuff lately, and I got them all day long, trust me. I want to reiterate the fact that these little shelters can save you in a pinch. Very quick and easy, no time at all to put this thing up. Inexpensive, very little gear. It's not just designed to get you out of the rain and out of the wind and stuff like that, but also on a hot day, a great source of shade. Remember a couple months ago I put out a video called The 4 Rules of 3? Well, if you haven't watched that video, check that link right there out. It was about 3 hours without shelter, being able to survive. All right, inclement weather comes through, rain, all that stuff, hypothermia. Yeah, that's why I make sure in this little tiny day pack, this is what I bring with me all the time at all these videos, unless I'm doing an overnighter and stuff. In here is my 10x10 Chill Gorilla Superfly. It's a rain fly. It's not even really a tarp, but it's waterproof. You seen me last week. I was in the pouring rain. I stayed dry. Also, I have, you know, my canteen with water and a little bit of food and all that other good stuff. Do research. Spend a few dollars. It doesn't have to be expensive. Lightweight, something that's going to last you. And at pinch, you don't have to worry about going without shelter when you're out in the wild. Well, hey, that's all the time we got for this one. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching the video. Don't cheap out when it comes to having yourself some sort of a little shelter-ish type of things, such as this rain fly or a little tarp. Lightweight goes a long ways. I carry this pack in all my videos. It's less than 6 pounds every single time, and when the weather goes downhill, you don't want to get caught in it. Take care. I'll see you on the next adventure.